guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today we're going to talk about Kono Oto Tomare episode 13. So before we get into talking about the episode itself, let's go ahead and talk about one of the issues that I had with the finale, and that is the way that it ended. So the way that it ended felt more so like if there was going to be another episode, which honestly, like, I started second guessing myself and I was like, wait, is there gonna be another episode? Like, did I read the episode count wrong? Like, honestly speaking, it felt like any other episode. It did not feel like a finale. Nothing was really wrapped up, which it shouldn't because it is a continuing on series. And we are getting a season 2, by the way, if you guys didn't already know. So, with all of that into perspective, I'm like, okay, it kind of makes sense somewhat how they left it that way, but at the same time I'm like, they didn't really say anything like towards the end like, oh, to be continued, or, you know, something to let people know that it's coming back, especially because maybe there might be other people out there that don't know that it's gonna continue on in the fall season. Like, people need to know. So yeah, that was kind of my only issue with that. But at the same time, it's really not so much of a huge deal because, as I said earlier, there is a season 2 coming in October. But it just felt really weird, not season finale material, if that makes any sense. But whatever, I guess. We're gonna get season 2, so it doesn't really matter. But I will say, if we didn't know about season 2 and they didn't announce season 2 before season 1 aired, I would have been furious by this finale, let me tell you. But thank God that they at least told us, hey, there is going to be a continuation in the fall, so don't worry. But ever since then, they haven't really like said anything after that to remind us, at least. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done rambling about the finale and how it ended, and let's just go ahead and talk about the episode itself. So the episode starts off with Chica and his bruised hand, and he's like trying to figure out what to do. And you can kind of see that he's definitely in pain. And the teacher is the one that notices it instantly. He knows something's up, and he just grabs Chica and he pulls him to somewhere else where no one can hear. And he basically tells him like, hey, I think you need to step down, like they can do this without you. You have your injured hand, there's no way you can play, and blah blah blah. And Chica did not take this very, very well. He wanted to play even with his injured hand. Like, yes, it does hurt, but he wants to be with his club members until the end, especially because of how much they practice together. And the one thing that stuck with Chica was when the teacher said, they don't really need you, like, they'll be fine without you. And I was like, oh no, my poor boy Chica. Like, as soon as the teacher said that, I was like, no, they do need him. Don't say that. Like, it just felt kind of harsh. And like I said, I felt really bad for Chica. And I guess the reason why I felt bad is just because hearing Chica's reasonings for wanting to continue, you just can't help but root for the guy. And it's just like he said, they've come such a long way together. It's like, why wouldn't he want to be there? Why wouldn't he be there with the rest of his club members doing this together? So yeah, I don't know. So like, this little moment made me like not like the teacher again. I was just like, can you go away, please? While this conversation is happening, Kurata overhears this, so he knows about Chica's injured hand. And the whole time he's trying to figure out how to approach Chica and how to go about this. He's debating within himself, like, do I let him continue or do I tell everyone else about this? He's like, but if I tell everyone else about this could like break us, basically. And that's pretty much his issue throughout the whole episode, deciding whether or not he should let Chica play. And he doesn't really approach Chica at all until like almost towards the end of the episode. And when he does approach Chica, in the end, he decides to let him play. He doesn't say anything about his injured hand. He just tells him, let's do this together. We're about like, just motivating Chica and let him know like, hey, yeah, we do need you. Like, you're part of this team too. So of course, like, this wouldn't be, like, the club wouldn't be what it is without you is basically what Kurata was saying in that little bit, at least from what I remember. So the performance started off really, really good. And it wasn't until, I think it was like the middle of their performance when Chica starts messing up because of his injured hand. And it starts messing everybody up. And Hozuki also notices his hand because she's like, wait, what's going on? Like, what is he doing? And oh my gosh, he notices it and she starts going full on panic mode. She's like, oh my god, what do I do? And it's just, the whole thing starts going downhill. And then you have like the teacher commenting on the side and he's just like, I knew it, I knew this was gonna happen. And I was just like, shut the fuck up, they can probably pull through, you never know. But yeah, it was slowly but surely ending up into a disaster. And I was just like, oh no, like I was really, really, really worried. But guess who pulled through for everyone? Guess who brought everyone back up together? My boy Kota. Kota, my sweet little boy. Oh my god. I am so proud of Kota. I did not expect him to manage to pull everyone through and get their attention with his solo, but he did. And I was so proud of him. Like, it wasn't really a solo. He was doing it with Kurosu. It was always the part that he messed up, but he didn't mess up. And, oh my god, my boy Kota. Anyway, he really, really, really came through when it mattered the most. And thankfully, when the rest of the club members heard Kota play, it brought them back to their senses. And they were like, you know what, like, it doesn't really matter, we're here to play together, we're here all together, blah blah blah, that's all that matters. And everyone starts playing again in harmony and like together. Everything is like back on track, which is amazing. And even Chica starts playing pretty well as well. He was playing really, really good. Despite his injured hand, he did everything he could to the best of his ability. And I was really proud of Chica. Like, he really pulled through, even though, like, yeah, he did mess up because of his hand, but that's to be expected. But in the end, he pulled himself back up and pulled through, moved on ahead. And I have to say, the performance everyone gave was really, really fantastic. And also, it surprised the teacher that they were able to come back up from this. He was really, really shocked, and I was like, in your face, man. In your face. And you could honestly start to see him like change a little bit, and he starts to think back to the words that his sister had said. So I was like, I was like, I'm starting to see like the little changes now in the teacher. So this is great. I'm here for it. And honestly, I'm really interested in seeing like how much more the teacher is going to change in season 2, because we're, like I said, in this episode you start to see like a shift in the teacher. So I'm wondering how this performance with our Koto Club members is going to change the teacher now. Like, I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen in season 2. But besides the teacher's reaction, it looks like everyone else also really enjoyed their performance. Like, yeah, they did have a little bit of a hiccup there, but you gotta admit, they did a pretty good job. So yeah, that is all I have to say for this week's episode, or the finale of Koto Oto Tomare. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me every week rambling on about this super underrated anime that I feel like more people should be talking about, because it's definitely a hidden gem amongst the spring anime season. This one was definitely really good. Despite the weird finale, it was really good overall. I really liked everything in like that we've seen in Koto Oto Tomare. I love seeing all the character development. I love getting to know these characters and seeing their backstories. They were super interesting, and I also liked getting to know more about the Koto. Like, it was definitely overall a really, really enjoyable anime, and it's definitely one of my favorites of the season. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna stop rambling on and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!